choking me.
Sorry, I feel like
This is not sponsored, but bare bones.
the ramen.
We have to talk about something first.
Yeah.
The packaging.
I don't know what that was.
The packaging is just a little bit too stubborn towards the end, and then everything goes
Everywhere. Half of the bone broth is like
just left. I feel like I missed half of my vitamins in there.
but it's delicious. The ramen
delicious.
one's 10. Anyways, we're starting our New Year's resolutions. But before that, we missed you guys. We're back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Hanukkah.
Yep.
Christmaka.
Uh-huh. Feliz Dia de los Reyes.
That was yesterday.
Yep.
Did not eat my rosca because
We're on a diet.
So I pretended like Leslie got the baby and she's gonna make food for me.
I did not know this. Anyways, should we just start? Just start.
I'm just a girl.
Well, first, isn't it hi?
Oh.
She forgot already. Folks, every episode I have to reteach her how to do this podcast.
Hi, my name's Natalia.
And I'm Leslie Marie,
And this is the We Are Fashionably podcast.
where we talk about
The clothing we wear,
and the untold
the very true stories,
about why we wear.
what we wear, bitches.
Speaking of what we wear, what are you wearing, Natalie?
I am wearing, not sponsored, it's bought with my own money, so I sponsored myself.
Yeah. I love that.
And I sponsored you.
And she sponsored me. This is
I'm wearing
her closet.
Aloe.
Love.
I am wearing their one and done onesie. It's a full onesie.
It's
I'm
so
wearing
cute.
their goddess rib go-to tank in white to give a little bit of that Balletcore underneath.
I'm wearing the black one underneath.
I am wearing their Sweet Escape cropped athletic heather gray sweater. And my Aloe, which are dirty guys, but they are loved. They are
She
well
a runner.
used.
She a track star.
They're runner shoes, Aloe runner white shoes. I want the black ones. But that is what I'm wearing. A very, what is the topic of today? The
Balletcore. Natalie's hair is even giving Balletcore. We
We're not gonna
love
say the back,
it.
actually.
She went full, like this episode, Natalie has thrived.
I was so excited. I was like, yes! And then I saw a picture of Jennifer Aniston with like a black dress and a white top underneath, and I said, I'm gonna match it, but
Inspired.
Balletcore.
We love it. A little Rachel Green aesthetic with the...
Well, having my bare bones bone broth.
yeah, because we're in our healthy era.
health era.
I'm wearing, again, Natalie's gonna have me feel like I butchered the names. I don't know what they're called, but this is a really comfortable,
The Renown
warm hoodie.
Heavyweight hoodie.
I
in
love
black.
it. Love it. And then
The Airlift 7/8 leggings in black.
love it. And then these socks.
The understated
I don't know.
socks, something like that.
My golas, Avi. And then the same tank that Natalie has, but in black.
Goddess rib
under.
go-to tank.
Just
in black.
imagine it, because I'm too cold.
I have it in all colors. I have it in white, in black, and in brown.
Uh-huh. They're really comfortable and cute.
Very
and
supportive.
I like it. Yeah.
The white one, you do need a bra under.
Yeah.
But they're very supportive if you're at home, lounging, you don't want to wear a bra. It's very...
Even if you're working out, I
Even
feel
if
like
you're
it's
working-
like a
I
nice
wear it for
after
workout.
piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what we're wearing. Today,
Now-
it's all about Balletcore. But before, Natalie's favorite segment.
I'm just a girl!
All right,
Gwen
Natalie.
Stefani, come chat with us over here.
If she did, I would
I would
freak
do a
out.
fucking podcast episode of,
of just
Gwen
Gwen,
Stefani.
like just her
her
style.
evolution.
Yeah, and have her.
And
Literally, she could take my seat. I'd be like, I'll go to the back.
I'll be like, Leslie, go to the back.
I'll
back.
go to the back.
Get out of here.
we
She's no
love
passenger
Gwen.
princess.
We love Gwen.
Also, can we talk about like how Spotify does like the like their day list?
Uh-huh.
Mine was always like, or one that came out was like passenger Pilates princess.
Love it. I wonder if there's like a Balletcore one.
Yeah, there's usually a lot of like Pilates, like a ballet, or like pink a Balletcore or something like that.
I love it. All right, let's go to our yap hour.
Thank you, Premier, for the hot water.
I know. I'm trying not to drink it because you could hear it in the audio.
So sorry.
Sometimes we forget because literally we haven't done this in like
A while.
over a month. Okay.
Okay,
So I'm so
go
sorry.
ahead and go.
All right. The first thing of business.
Yes.
don't be confused. If you guys are listening to us on Spotify and you guys are seeing that there's episodes of season 1 going up, it's just because now there is a video version.
The
extended video version
on
Spotify. Typically those would go up on YouTube. They're still up on YouTube if you want to see them. But if you're only listening to us on Spotify, you can go ahead and watch those now. And they're gonna go in order. So every Sunday, expect a new episode from the last season all the way until season 2, obviously.
If you want to hear us, if you want to see us, if you want to hear more of our yapping, because I feel like I try to cut as much as I can for the full audio, just because I know time and people, the length that they're driving and whatnot, or just school and stuff.
Because they're not seeing it, yeah.
And so I feel like the videos are extended, so now they're on Spotify for
all
you
the
to
yapping.
do everything.
Yeah.
Part 1, part 2. Okay.
And then on YouTube, our season 2 ones are going to start going up.
Yes.
We have a Birkin one this week, which, let's talk about it. We did that episode way before there was a Walmart Birkin, guys.
Okay, I've been wanting my like everyday type of bag, and I had been telling Leslie, like, I don't know what I want. Like, I was like, all this, and then she goes, girl, just get the Walmart Birkin. And I laughed because it's like, like that joke where it's like the Walmart version, the Gucci version, whatever. And I was like, what Walmart? And I was like, yo, but that looks really good.
That is pretty good.
I know, like, you're like, oh,
and there's people who have like reviewed it and like all of these things compared it to the original. I mean, this is the thing. I don't have the money for the real one, but if I did, I probably would still get the real one, not the dupe. But still, to each their own. Do what you got to do for your wallet.
For your wallet, for your looks, for your outfit.
Yeah, no, I won't judge you.
We won't judge you.
No.
Don't judge me if I come out with it. I just want a good everyday type of bag.
An everyday bag. I feel like because it fits everything.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you want to know more about Birkin, listen to our episode or go watch our full video this Sunday.
Sunday.
Next, Natalie.
Mom and Dad,
Queen.
Where the term Chrismaka came to be.
Yep.
Our Jewish king.
Yep. Is he Jewish in real life?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Our hot rabbi.
From Ballet.
Nobody
wants this.
Adam Brody.
And his wife,
Miss Leighton Meester. The unproblematic couple.
Anyways, they grace the Golden Globes together.
Very poised.
Very demure. We love it. Mm-hmm. We love the interaction of them together as a couple. Also, yes, they've done a few red carpets together, but I think this was really nice because it was supporting him. I don't know. I think it's very wholesome.
Yes.
And very cute.
Yeah.
And very... even the
outfits
so
cute.
Were so
I
cute
love her hair.
Matching.
I love her hair. Yeah. Like the hair color, the hairstyle. And the same goes with the outfits. They matched each other
so
without being very too matched. I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't feel like they were going to prom, but it still felt like they were matching.
Really, I love them. If I have an excuse to talk about them, I will.
Yeah.
And
also, Miss Selena Gomez looked so cute.
Oh, so cute.
I love her hair. I love her outfit. She was giving Snow White.
Yes.
It was so, I don't know, amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other memorable looks. We have
also books for books.
Also books. But yeah, let us know which one was your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we wanted to shout out to our queens that we've yapped about for so long. And that we need to yap a little bit more on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Very short and sweet, but us. We'll keep yapping. We'll keep talking. We keep doing. Anyways.
I don't know what she'd say again. Okay. All right.
Let's start.
We're talking about
podcast.
Balletcore. This has been a dream of mine to be a ballerina since I watched the Swan Lake Barbie movie. And
I was since what? I thought you were gonna say Black Swan.
No. No, that's the moment where I was like, I could be a ballerina. I could be a swan. Unfortunately, my father wanted me to learn self-defense instead, so I did karate.
He put us in the most gruesome, probably unladylike type of sports.
Which again, this is our father trying to protect us from the world, which we love that.
Love that. When we would watch movies with him, it would be Die Hard. It'd be Lethal Weapon. It'd be Con Air.
Action movies. Yeah.
It'd be Braveheart.
Yeah.
It'd be Gladiator.
Yeah.
When we watch with my mom, it'd be the rom-coms, but we got a little taste of both.
Which is so funny because I feel like that makes up personalities.
Who we are.
Anyways, today we're going into full Balletcore. what would we want to be if we were ballerinas? All right. This was inspired by so it's a trend and / fashion movement, right? I'm reading from my notes. That draws inspiration from the aesthetics and the clothing that is associated with ballet. So you don't necessarily have to be a ballerina, do ballet. No. It's more about the aesthetic of it, right?
Yes.
And so the trend combines a lot of elegant and grace, which again is shown in the dancing. There's also a lot of femininity that comes with it.
That word's too big.
That was a big word.
It's a femininomenon.
Chapel was.
It sounded like it.
It did. That's why
It's a femininomenon.
I can't. Anyways, so it has to do with the ballet costumes that are very contemporary, but then at the same time, it's just creating this look that is both stylish and delicate at the same time, which really, I feel like it's a great way to start, because I feel like everyone right now is kind of starting their New Year's resolutions, their health grind, you know, who do you want to be? Like, who are you aspiring to be? Yeah. We're trying to be healthy queens.
What version of yourself do you want to be?
Exactly. What 2025 version of yourself? So this all gained popularity because of mostly social media. There's been a lot of actual ballerinas who have shown like a day in the life or get ready with me or things like that, which I think is just very appealing, especially if you like that's not your lifestyle. You want to kind of see what it's all about.
Also, because I've seen the ones when like they're breaking their ballet flats and like doing like the whole wrapping, and then like also like taking care of their like foot
because there's a lot of injuries,
so it's like all that, like that whole process of like their day-to-day or like just in general of them, like especially when they get new ones, how they break it and all this stuff.
I feel like that's also kind of how what we were talking about in the beginning, where it has a lot to do where it's like it's something that's really beautiful and delicate, and yet on the inside you see kind of like all of like the hard work that goes behind it, all of like the, you know, like kick butt, basically.
Difficulty
in discipline.
I also think it's like a lot of like consistency. It's like you can do it once, but it's like you have to do it so many times till you get it right, and like the perfection that it is of the techniques move and the technique. So it's like you know that take that into consideration.
And so it's very much about that. You're kind of very intrigued by that world. It also has a lot of appeal due to celebrities that are dressing like that. So we have Miss Bella Hadid, who has been seen wearing like the street style. We also have elements that people like Alexa Chung have done. So like even like using ballet flats, like that was like a whole thing last year where everybody and their mother had their ballet flats. Obviously that comes from ballet. It's like something that was created because of, it was inspired by that.
It's brought to the street style.
And then there's also, which we'll get to, there's a lot of designer collections that have Balletcore in their collections. Some of the labels that we know is like Miu Miu and Simone Rocha. There's a whole bunch more, which we'll get into. But pretty much that's kind of the idea of Balletcore, where it came from, how it's inspired through street style and kind of morphed into its own thing.
One thing to add, because I know that we have its own segment for like brands and collections, but this is very brief one because I'm wearing it. But Aloe, for their ballet pink last year, they actually had real professional ballet dancers be the models for the outfits.
I love that.
And they would be like, because you know how like sometimes they do it where it's like it's a person that's not actually, but no, they actually had the ballet dancers, the ballerinas, to be the models for the outfits, and it was called Ballet Pink, and it was like a whole like
staying true to it.
And I thought that was kind of cool because it's like, no, that's true, and this is where this
came to be. I think the short one too.
And like, so just want to add that in there.
I think it's also nice to give credit where credit is due. Like, this is inspired by ballerinas. Let's actually put the ballerinas forward. I love that.
With their hard work.
Love. Next segment, Natalie.
What?
Segment. Also, I've been editing these.
It's hilarious.
A lot of zoom-ins are coming for you. Anyways. Yeah, that's probably going to be one.
Alrighty. Now, we can dress the part, look the part, but what actually goes into the core elements of a ballet core, a ballerina, the outfits. So some of our key pieces that we can always
incorporate,
see, and we know what it is a lot of tutus, a lot of tulle. We get that very exaggeration of that, just because it's like it's something so big, but yet the dance moves are so like elegant and delicate. So we have these skirts that resemble like a traditional ballet like tutu that have the tulle to have that big exaggeration of it. And then you often pair it with just like a plain top or just like a plain like onesie, if you can say, just to make sure that the main element is the tutu. You know, we have the bodysuits, I just mentioned them, or the leotards that just remind me of like the 80s when they would work out, that they would wear them with like
Jane Fonda videos.
Yes. So I just think of that. We also have cardigans, or we have the wrap like sweaters, which also I love a good wrap like sweater. I feel like it's a nice like addition to your workout outfit or your everyday outfit, like on the go, you know.
If you don't know what the wrap one is, it's basically that like thin long sleeve that's kind of cropped and then it just ties in the front / in the back.
I used to have one.
They're very cute. I feel like even if you take those while you go to like a yoga class or something, or Pilates, I think that's
it's nice to like keep on if you want, but you can also like take it off. But then when you're like going out, like, you know, getting your little matcha, your little green juice smoothie, you wrap that on, and it's like an extra little thing on your top. But
I love it.
For a ballerina, that's one of their kind of key elements that they do. We have the ballet flats that we know that we wear outside, and we know that it comes from Balletcore, and the point shoes. You know, and those are kind of cool. If you see them in there's this ballerina that shows up on my TikTok of her breaking them and her putting them on. It's just so graceful. And I'm just like, oh my god, like that is just like a lot of like work to be put, but it's like you need to know how your foot is in order to break it, to make it mold into your foot.
I think it also just like highlights how something that's very beautiful and delicate, it does take a lot of time in the artistry. So take this as you will, but with your New Year's resolutions, just know that it does take time and dedication, and you will get there, and eventually somebody will see it and be like, wow, that's beautiful.
Wow. You're like,
Thanks. I worked on it all year. Whatever your resolution may be.
Sorry. And so these shoes often are seen in soft and delicate like materials, because it's very important what kind of materials you're putting on and those body parts, because it's important. You want to take care of it. You want to do it
for the true ballerinas.
For the true, and also it has to be like durable. It has to look delicate, but it has to be durable.
And it's most of the time it'll be for like one session, and then they like go through them quickly.
They have like a practice one. They have then the beautiful, like, you know, it's like a lot. Continuing on with the colors, we have a lot of soft pastel colors, which I think is where like the pink, the whites, light blues come in, lilac, and like occasionally you're black, but it's like a soft black. It's not like a dark black. It's like a nice little soft black to like kind of like if you have a whole pink outfit, but you have that like, you know, that wrap cardigan, and it's like that kind of like helps.
I love that. That's true. Yeah, a lot of soft colors.
I didn't have any pink, but I did wear my white. I did wear my athletic heather gray, and Leslie is a black swan here.
I'm the black swan.
Bitch.
That should be our Halloween costume.
We should. I'll be the nice one.
I mean, have you seen the movie?
No.
Let's just let Natalie believe that she was the nice one.
Anyways, we also have our sheer like fabrics like
chiffon.
Okay, thank you. And
organza,
which are frequently used to create the layered like looks and the depth, the textures of the outfits. Same as well with the tutus.
I feel like it's very layered. Like the looks are very, very layered. And even what you're like wearing right now, your top half is like layered. Love.
I watched the Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses.
That's the one that inspired you.
If I had longer hair, I would have done a whole updo, but I don't. So I could only go here because if not, everything comes.
But
out.
it looks cute.
So thank you.
Speaking of hair
accessories.
Wow. Bring it back. Great transition.
We have ribbons, which was really a big thing last year. The ribbons, the bows, even the headbands.
You know,
like it's like It's a nice little like greasy hair second day.
Yeah. Also, I know in some of them, like, they have to be functional, especially when they're performing. But there's also like little crowns that they have to wear, like for certain, like if they're doing like the Nutcracker or the Swan Lake or whatever ballet.
Also, like thinking about like the headbands and like the like headbands, they have to have the grippies to hold both your hair and to stay on your head because of the amount of movements that they're making. That's very important. It can't just be like any other like headband. Like it has to be ones with the grips that do last. The bows, they have to be put on right so they could last, and they don't like slowly start to kind of come out of its little bow like
a lot of
thingy.
What is it? The
bobby pins, those weird ones that I see come up. Hi sir.
Bobby pins.
So it's a very, these accessories, they add the delicate and the very romantic feel to the ballerina look.
And typically they go for whatever show or production they're doing. But then obviously, like in street style, you can either exaggerate it as much as you want, or you can do little hints here and there, which is kind of nice to see everybody's take on it.
So if you want some styling tips, call me up, bitches.
Especially for workout. I feel like you have great workout outfits.
Yeah.
Guys, go follow her vlogs. You'll see all of that. Miss Queen out here, she's a reader. She loves decorating. She's an artist also. And she works out. So if that's your vibe, follow her.
My 2025 resolution that I didn't mention is on my 25th birthday, I wanted to run a half a marathon.
Yeah, which
so I want to prep.
Still do that.
I want to prep. I know, I'm saying it's my resolution. I'm saying it's my resolution.
Like you're
so you can see me hold myself get to that.
Accountable. Yeah. All right, Queenies.
Let's wrap it up with our wrap cardigan.
This was a short one. We still have a few points to touch on, but you know, our battery's kind of dying. And also we wanted to come back, you know, a little slowly. We will be having episodes
with the
every
episode.
Week. Yeah.
We'll be having still our episodes every week.
So they're still going out. Don't worry. Anyways, so for the third topic, Balletcore in Couture. I love naming that one. I had to sneeze. Sorry. So basically, the significance and impact on the runway, it has inspired a lot of designers, especially their drawing, but it's really about the elegance and the delicacy of ballet. So here are some notable collections that have had it. So Miu Miu frequently has incorporated Balletcore elements into their collections. They have used satin, tulle, pastel colors, ballet flats, wrap tops, but their significant collection where I think it just embodies it as a whole is the Spring Summer 2016 collection, which featured ballet inspired pieces. That's kind of like the one that kind of has like that whole collection is cohesive in just Balletcore. We also have Chanel. So Chanel has embraced Balletcore in their own way. We know Chanel does things their own very significant way. In Spring and Summer 2011 Haute Couture collection, they had a lot of leotards that also had like bodices, which were really interesting. They had the ballet slippers, and they had pastel colored tulle skirts. It's very soft and airy and ethereal. So that collection really is reminiscent of more of the ballerina costumes versus the street style. Then we have Valentino. So Valentino for the Spring and Summer 2019 showcased airy dresses with sheer overlay. So this was ballet inspired like flats, but there's also elements of like lace, and it's just still delicate, but it's more flowy and a little bit, you know, more free, you know, that it's not solely Balletcore, but it's still inspired.
It has like the element, like the key elements.
Some of the key elements.
Some of the key elements.
Then we have Rodarte. So for Spring Summer 2019, this was a very Balletcore. The models had tutus, ribbons. There was also a lot of floaty, delicate fabrics throughout the whole collection. And so this one was really inspired by the silhouettes of ballerinas, which I think is very beautiful. Then we had Dior. Dior Spring and Summer 2019 collection. This was very inspired by dance, and obviously one of the dances is ballet. So there was a lot of point shoe like footwear. There was a lot of wrap tops and tulle skirts. I feel like these elements really were highlighted to the forefront. And that one's, I don't know, that one's such a beautiful collection. I think it was under Maria Grazia Chudi. I think that was the designer or who that was under. Maria. We have a few more, two more. We have Molly Goddard. So for the fall winter 2020 collection, this is one of the most recent ones. They had this clear inspiration for ballerinas and tutus and kind of that whole vibe, but they did it in a very like, there was oversized tulle skirts. It was very playful and girlish, but there was a lot of volume. I think they really like highlighted or exaggerated some of those key elements, which you could see, and they're very fun, they're very bold, but they're really, really like, it's I like how each one kind of interpreted it differently. Then we have Simone Rocha. So for the collection, it was the spring and summer 2018, and this featured delicate tulle skirts. A lot of the collections also had lace in there, which I think that's interesting because I don't think lace is particularly tied to actual ballerinas, but I think since it has to do with the ethereal of it, and
I think lace in general is such a very delicate type of fabric and very like
the making of it,
everything. So it's like it has a meaning behind why they used it,
which I think is very, very interesting. Like once you kind of go into like the key points of what they used. But for this one, it's very much about blending fabrics with very modern, like a twist, like having its own modern twist. And there was also a lot of pearl embellishments in this collection, which again, it's things that are not necessarily in ballet, but I feel like it's just like zoomed in the idea and how they interpreted it, and it's for their fashion collection.
I think it's like combining both the fashion world and the ballet, couture, like adding those elements that for us are very delicate and stuff in the fashion world, and then the elements of what is ballet, like a ballerina.
Because I feel like obviously like for ballerinas, and even the costumes are very intricate, and there's a lot of design elements that go into it, obviously. But it's very much about functionality and durability. But then when it comes to couture, it's very much about the art of it. And so there's certain things that get either exaggerated to be more noticeable, or they just become, they like interpret it differently because it's an art form. So it's very interesting to have one art form like inspire another art form, if that makes sense.
Because they're both arts.
Because they're both forms of art.
Considered art.
Yeah.
Art.
It's very beautiful.
Very demure. Very
mindful. I love it.
You know, sorry, that was me opening this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like in general for me, I think same dream as yours as mine. I would love to have been a ballerina. And not necessarily just because of the tutus and stuff, but because of as a person, the way you transform yourself.
Your body
and everything that goes into it. So, you know, much appreciation to the people that are ballerinas, that, you know, this is their career, that they, you know, every year are always like making sure every day they're practicing everything that they need for either shows, for Broadway or whatever they kind of go into. You know, and it's like very appreciating of what their work is and stuff.
And that there's a very intense work ethic. There's a lot of dedication, there's a lot of discipline, because it's not only like obviously like mentally, but it's also physically, and then it also shows on like the way you care for your body, because that is the tool that you're using to make this art,
the regimen that they kind of put themselves into especially like eating, working out, you know, and like all these different, like all, even like how you said, like their face and like everything, they have to take care of all that and stuff. So it's just like, we appreciate you.
We appreciate it.
You're in the beauty and
beautiful
the grace
art form
that you bring to this world.
Beautiful art form. I really wanted to highlight it. And if you have the time to go see a ballet show, go support. There's a lot of the Nutcracker, Swan Lake, all of these things.
Or if you want to go at home and watch an iconic film,
The Barbie movies.
The 12 Dancing Princesses.
Swan Lake.
Swan Lake.
Also, if you have any recommendations on movies or any art inspo that has to do with Balletcore, definitely leave it down below. You guys can go ahead and be a part of this conversation as well. We really want to include you guys in the sense where you guys need to speak up, you know? Like, we want to hear your point of view.
Didn't they come out with a show?
Yeah, there's a Ballet, I think, on Netflix.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah, and like, I think a movie, too, from, like, Spain or something.
Yeah.
So,
there's a lot of ways to be a part of the world and understand their worlds.
And I think also it's how, this is another thing, but this to close it off, another thing that has inspired it as well is inspired by music. So the Nothing Matters music video by
The Last Dinner Party
is also has some elements of ballet.
But we'll add that there. We'll leave that here.
So you could go listen
check
to our playlist.
Instagram, check our TikTok, check our YouTube, or check our extended videos now on Spotify. We are also on Apple and Amazon Podcasts, guys. So
and
check
YouTube.
all that out, and we will see you.
Love you.
Next Wednesday.
Bye.
And Sunday too for the video.
Yeah. So just subscribe, follow for everything.
Happy New Year.
Good luck with your resolution.
Yes.
Besitos en la frente. You know how people say that?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's cute because it's like delicate. Like, this is a delicate episode. This is Balletcore. You look like a fish.
Bye.
Bye.
We are doing B-roll.
Natalie's also vlogging.
I'm sticking to it.
So if you want to see behind the scenes and also her productive girl health kick, right?
Yeah.
Girly health. I don't know.
Everyday essentials, everyday things. Go follow me.
Go follow her.
See my videos.
Yeah. Also, everybody who has gone to go see our vlogmasses too.
Appreciate you.
Love you.
I know I didn't post that last one, but I'm sorry.
But
it will be coming soon.
Yeah. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Part of our New Year's resolution. So if you guys want to see more behind the scenes or more, just more content, go ahead. Let's go, Robin.